Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite photographer Divan Sosoko. So on this video right here, I'm going to show you guys how to smoothen the skin using frequency separation. And the greatest thing about this video is that I'm going to be introducing a new tips that will help you retouch your image like a pro. So without wasting much time, let's just get to it. So in this video, I'm going to be using action for the frequency separation, but the amazing part is that I'm going to show you a technique and how it works. So just stick around. So what I'm going to do right here is to duplicate this background layer. So I'll just duplicate the background layer into one place. So it's either by dragging it down here, or I'll just type Command J on the keyboard, so which I'll just press Command J. So after duplicating the background layer, what I'm going to do up next is to click on the action which I'm going to use. So I'm going to use this frequency separation 16-bit. I'm just going to click it. So it's going to load. Then once this is being shown, you just drag this to 0.1. Then sample any part on this image. So once you sample it, just adjust it to till when you can't see any texture right here. So just keep going, and I think 4.1 is fine, so just hit OK. So once you're done with that, you just leave it to load. So it's done loading right here, so you can now start retouching. So as I normally said, the low frequency layer right here is actually for the skin color, while the high frequency layer right there is actually for the skin texture. So if I want to take out blemishes, let me just show you guys example. If I want to take out blemishes, I'm going to use the clone stamp. So I'll just come here, I'll pick on the clone stamp, make sure the opacity is at 98 because I don't want the full effect of it. So I just like leaving it at 98. So I'll just come and make sure the size of the clone stamp is bigger than the blemishes you want to take off. So you just press your Alt on your keyboard, then you now click on the part you want to use to replace the blemishes and do it like that. You do repeat the same process here, and you repeat the same process here. You just keep repeating that just to take off the blemishes. So I'll just take these lines off, then I'll take this off as well. I'll just pick the blemishes first of all. So you can see the subject skin, there is no much blemishes on it. So you just pick the part, the ones you can. So after that, I'll just zoom so that I can have the face. So once I zoom out, I'll come to the low frequency layer, then I'll turn off the visibility of this texture layer right there. So once I turn this, I'll now pick on my mixer brush, make sure it's on a clean brush, and come right here and sample all layers. So once you sample all layers, you now start retouching. Make sure the weight is at 25, the load at 30, mix at 30, and flow at 30. So once that is being checked, you just start retouching. So I'm just going to brush this image. So after brushing, I'll tell you guys what closing this layer actually does. So I'm just going to brush. So you can now see the effect of it is being, and the skin is becoming soft. And looking at it from here is kind of looking plastic, but you guys shouldn't worry about that. So just retouch, just keep brushing. And brush. So I'll just brush. And brush. Make sure you don't get rid of any of these two, the highlights and the shadows. So just try blending the two together. So I'll just brush, then I'll come here, reduce the brush. So if you can see, You have seen where I use a bigger brush and where I use a smaller brush. So you need to pay attention to all of these details here, because if you use a bigger brush on where you should use a smaller brush, you end up spoiling the skin. So you need to be careful and pay close attention to it. So you guys can see this image is kind of looking plastic, but I'll show you the amazing part of this technique right here. I'll just come here. So I think I've done every way at this point. So what I'm going to do, I'll come and turn on the visibility so you can see how it's looking, and you see the before and after. It's actually looking really nice. So what this effect does, it helps you while retouching. You will know how to properly blend the color. The color. So if I turn this visibility layer, the visibility of this high frequency layer right here, you can now see at this point the color isn't really blending nice, and here too is not really blending nice. So what you're going to do right here is just to come and blend it the more. So if the visibility of the eye texture layer was still on, you won't see all of this. So you just come blend it. So I'll just come to this area and brush as well. So I'll just brush this. Just brush this. You can now see I'm not getting rid of the highlights nor the shadows. I'm just trying to blend the two. So while retouching, you need to pay close attention to this. So I just zoom in. Then I'll just brush. You can now see how I'm using, how I'm changing the brush. I'm not using a bigger brush. So pay close attention while watching this video. I really advise you watch it till the end so you know the full tip. So I'll just touch this, then I'll come right here. Then I'll just brush this. Just brush this as well. So while doing yours, you need to take your time and brush. So let me just show you guys the before and after. So I'll just come right here and now turn on the visibility of that layer. You can now see how it's looking. It's really looking smooth. So I just complete the step. And just brush. So you can now see how this part is looking dark. So I'll just zoom in a bit. Then I'll now correct. Then I'll just brush. So while brushing, make sure you pay close attention to the details which is the highlight and the texture, the highlight and the shadow, sorry. So I'm just going to retouch this. I'll just brush this slowly. I'll just take this up a bit. And while doing your retouching, you can take time, if at all you are learning. So you need to take time and pay close attention to everything you're doing. I'll just brush. So I'll brush it. Just to make it look smooth. I'll just blend this. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to zoom it out. I'll blend it. So after blending it, I'll just I'll just come here and I'll retouch this part as well. I'll just zoom out and just touch some of this part. So once I'm done with all of that, I'll come and open the visibility of this layer right here. So the texture layer is back on. So you guys can now see the before and after. The before and after. So this is how I got to retouch this image right here using the action. So if you're interested in getting the action, you can click on the description. You see a link on how to get the action. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope it's helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more helping tutorial videos. But for now, see you in the next video.